What is the secret to surviving the rise and fall of empires, guiding billions of people for nearly 2 millennia, and still remaining at the epicenter of global faith and intrigue? Welcome to the story of the Roman Vatican Church, an institution unlike any other in human history. Today, we'll embark on a fascinating journey through its origin, its towering achievements, its darkest chapters, and its modern-day influence. What makes the Vatican so enduring, and where is it heading in a world that is rapidly changing? The foundation, from humble beginnings to the center of power. The Vatican's story begins with one man, Peter the Apostle. Tradition holds that after the death of Jesus Christ, Peter traveled to Rome, spreading the teachings of Christianity in the heart of the Roman Empire. Martyred around 64 AD under Emperor Nero, Peter's burial site would later become the foundation for St. Peter's Basilica, the spiritual heart of the Catholic Church. But in those early days, Christianity was far from the global powerhouse it is today. It was an outlawed religion, and its followers practiced in secret, often persecuted for their beliefs. That changed in 313 AD with the Edict of Milan, when Emperor Constantine declared Christianity legal, setting the stage for it to become the official religion of the Roman Empire. By 380 AD, the Church had begun its transformation from a persecuted minority into a dominant cultural force. The rise of the papacy. One of the most pivotal moments in the Church's history was the emergence of the papacy. The Bishop of Rome, later known as the Pope, was increasingly seen as the leader of Western Christianity. This wasn't just a matter of faith, it was also political. The fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD left a power vacuum that the Church stepped into, offering stability and governance to a fractured Europe. Over the centuries, the papacy became more centralized and powerful. Leaders like Pope Gregory I in the 6th century shaped the role of the Pope as both a spiritual shepherd and a temporal ruler. By the time of the Middle Ages, the Vatican wasn't just a religious authority. It was a political powerhouse, mediating between kings, declaring crusades, and even crowning emperors. Art, science, and the Renaissance. One of the most awe-inspiring legacies of the Vatican is its contribution to art and culture. During the Renaissance, popes like Julius II and Leo X were major patrons of the arts. Michelangelo painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling, Raphael adorned Vatican walls with his masterpieces, and St. Peter's Basilica was rebuilt to become one of the most iconic buildings in the world. But this was also a time of tension. The Church's immense wealth and power drew criticism, culminating in the Protestant Reformation in 1517, when Martin Luther famously nailed his 95 Theses to the church door in Wittenberg. This led to one of the most significant splits in Christian history, with Protestantism breaking away from Catholicism. Fast forward to 1929, and we see the creation of the Vatican as a sovereign state. The Lateran Treaty, signed by Pope Pius XI and Benito Mussolini, recognized Vatican City as an independent entity. Covering just 44 hectares, 110 acres, it is the smallest country in the world, yet it wields immense influence. Today, the Vatican is home to some of the most revered sites in Christianity, including St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, and the Vatican Museums. It also houses the Holy See, the central governing body of the Church, which oversees over 1.3 billion Catholics worldwide. Scandals and challenges. No institution as old and powerful as the Vatican is without its controversies. From the Inquisition to the selling of indulgences, the Church has faced criticism for its role in historical atrocities. In recent decades, the sexual abuse scandals involving priests have rocked the Church to its core. These revelations have led to significant soul-searching and reforms, but the scars remain. Pope Francis, elected in 2013, has been at the forefront of addressing these challenges. Known for his humility and progressive stances, Francis has pushed for transparency, accountability, and a renewed focus on serving the poor. However, his reforms have met resistance from traditionalist factions within the Church, showcasing the ongoing tension between modernity and tradition. The Vatican continues to play a unique role in global politics. As a neutral state, it often mediates in international conflicts and advocates for peace and justice. For example, Pope Francis has been vocal about the war in Ukraine, climate change, and the refugee crisis. His encyclicals, like Laudato Si', call for urgent action to care for our planet, reflecting a more socially engaged church. Yet the Vatican faces declining influence in parts of the world. In Europe and North America, secularism is on the rise, and church attendance is dwindling. However, in regions like Africa and Latin America, Catholicism remains vibrant and growing. This shift is reshaping the Church's priorities and focus. What lies ahead for the Vatican? The future of the Vatican Church is a question of adaptation. Can it modernize while staying true to its ancient traditions? Issues like the ordination of women, LGBTQ+ inclusion, and clerical celibacy are hotly debated topics. Pope Francis has hinted at openness to some changes, but the road ahead is far from clear. At the same time, the Vatican is embracing technology. Initiatives like the Click to Pray app and the digital preservation of its vast archives show a willingness to engage with the modern world. So why has the Vatican endured for nearly 2,000 years? Its ability to evolve while preserving its core mission is a testament to its resilience. From guiding souls to preserving art, shaping nations, and standing as a moral compass in an often chaotic world, the Vatican remains an institution of immense importance. And there you have it, the incredible story of the Roman Vatican Church, an institution that has shaped the world as we know it. There's no denying its profound impact on human history. I hope you learned something new today. If so, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more. What do you think the future holds for the Vatican? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.